Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As creators and as people moving through a busy world, we spend so much time talking about the noise, deadlines, the screens, the rush of everyday life. But today, I wanted to step away from all of that. Today, I want to talk about the quietest part of the day. If you are watching this, maybe you're winding down for the night, maybe the house is finally silent. And for many of you watching, you know the exact kind of silence I am talking about. Kind that settles in when someone we loved deeply, someone who used to make the world feel safe, is no longer here. Today, I want to talk about mothers, specifically about the bedtime routines, the unspoken comfort, and the signature lullabies they left behind in our memories. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let us just talk for a few minutes. When we look back at childhood, we often remember the big milestones, birthdays, holidays, vacations. But as we grow older, I think we realize that a mother's true magic does not live in the big event. It lives in the mundane, everyday transitions, especially bedtime. Think about how vast and intimidating the dark can feel when you are little. The shadows stretch, the imagination runs wild, and the world feels huge. But mothers had a way of turning that vulnerability into a sanctuary. It was not just about tucking the blankets in or turning off the lights, it was a ritual. There was a rhythm to it. The way she would smooth down the pillow, check for monsters under the bed with a reassuring smile, and leave that lingering touch on our forehead. It communicated a universal, unspoken message. Whatever is happening out there, in here, you are completely safe. And when we lose our mothers, that is often the exact feeling we crave the most, that absolute, unquestionable sense of shelter. And then, of course, came the song. Everyone's mother had her own version. Maybe it was a traditional folk song passed down through generations, a radio tune from her own youth, or a completely made up melody with silly lyrics that only the two of you understood. Mothers rarely sang those lullabies with concert hall precision. In fact, by the end of the day, a mother's voice was usually tired and raspy from everything she had managed, carried, and taken care of. But to a child, that unpolished voice was the most beautiful sound in the world. There is something incredible about a mother's voice that science tells us it is our very first anchor to the world, and that anchor does not break just because we grow up. When she sang, it was not just about put us to sleep. It was her way of weaving love, protection, and peace directly into our minds. It was her saying, I have got you. Close your eyes. Thought the world can wait till morning. Losing a mother changes the night. The daytime has distractions. There is work, there are tasks, there is noise. But when night falls and the world goes quiet, that is usually when the absence feels the heaviest. For anyone who has experienced this loss, bedtime can sometimes become the hardest part of the day. Thought the room feels too big and the silence feels too loud. It takes time to realize that grief is not just about letting go, it is about learning how to hold on differently. On those heavy nights, then sleep will not come. Many of us find ourselves doing something automatic. We hum that old tune, or we remember the cadence of her voice. At first, it might bring tears because the memory is so vivid it hurts. But after a moment, the humming shifts. It stops being a reminder of what was lost and it starts feeling like a bridge to what we still carry. In that quiet room, her presence echoes back. We learn how to mother ourselves using the very love she taught us. If you are watching this video and you have also lost the person who used to make the end of your day feel safe, I want you to know that you are not alone in that quiet room tonight.